Yeah. Why are we laughing? Hello, I'm Paul Smith's dad. Good night. So I'll let you know a little bit about me. I fucking hate cats. Cats are knobheads. Not at first. When you first buy a cat, they cheat. Because when you first buy them, they're cute little fluffy things with massive blue eyes. They don't even have a proper meow. Just a little... And they cuddle up to you and they sleep with you and they love you and you tickle the tummy and they love you and everything. And then, like pouring water on a mogwai, they grow the fuck up! Now all they do is they come home and they eat the food and then they fuck off. They eat the food, they fuck off. They eat the food, they fuck off. They disappear for a week and don't tell you where they've gone. Then reappear with a new collar and a tan. And then they eat the food again and they fuck off again. They eat the food, they fuck off. They come home, they walk all over your laptop when you're trying to watch porn and fuck off again. Then they disappear for 4 weeks and make you think they're proper dead. And you wonder where they are, so you check all over the house, you check everywhere, you check the garage, you check the shed. They're not there. You don't know where they've gone. And then, all of a sudden, 4 weeks later, your cat magically reappears at 4 o'clock in the morning on your sleeping chest, breathing fishy breath in your open mouth, even though you've never given him fish in his life. You realise it's 4 in the morning, how did he get in the house? So you go downstairs and check all the windows and all the doors, and they're all locked, because he was in your fucking house in the first place. Our cat Bumble, he disappeared for 4 weeks. I got proper worried. Because it's my little daughter's job, little Mabel. She's my favourite of my 5 kids. Because she's the only ginger one out of all 5 of them. She's also the only white one. It's little Mabel's job every morning to feed the cats, and what she does is she puts the food in the bowl and all over the floor because she's 3 and she's a knobhead. And every morning for 4 weeks, she looks up at me and says, "Daddy, did Bumble come home today and eat his dinner? Because I haven't seen him for a while." I said, "Yeah, Bumble came home today and he ate his dinner and then he went and played with the other cats while you're at nursery. There's only so many times I can lie to that sweet little ginger innocent face. Because there's only so much cat food I can physically stomach." So I got proper worried after 4 weeks of asking out me. So I didn't know, what do I do? Do I paint the other cat? Do I cut the legs off one of the dogs? Do I dress one of the kids up? My wife said, "No, ring the vet, get a poster up." So I rang the vet up. He says, "Come round, get a picture of your cat, put your phone number underneath and we'll stick it up for you." I did that, expected nothing. And 3 days later, the phone rang. He said, "Hello, is that Mr. Gleeson?" I said, "Yeah," because it was. He said, "Hiya, it's the vet," because it was him. You do realise you're laughing at how conversations go. He said, "We think we've got Bumble. Can you send somebody round?" So I told my wife, "They think we've got our cat." She shot round to the vet's place as quick as she could. The vet said, "Oh, Mrs. Gleeson, come in," because he recognised her from dogging. He says, "Come in here." I'm getting good at this. He says, "Come in here." And he got her in this room, and it's just her and the vet, and no cat. She says, "Where's Bumble?" And the vet said, "Well, I have to let you know that he was brought in by the driver of a car who's hit him, and we've worked on him. And the kindest thing to do was to put him to sleep. So if you want to come through to this next room and see if this is your cat." And he went through to the next room. There's this little table with this cloth over this dead cat. And my wife's there. And the vet says, "Let's see if this is Bumble." And he lifted the cloth off the cat. And my wife says, "Yeah, that's Bumble." And the vet said, "Okay, that'll be £80. Why are you laughing? My cat's dead. So my wife gave the vet the 80 quid, and the vet said, "Do you want us to dispose of Bumble for you, or do you want to take him home? We just paid 80 quid. We're fucking keeping that." Get a phone call from my wife saying that Bumble's died. "Can you get some flowers for the kids so we can have a funeral?" So I went out, got some flowers for the kids. My wife comes home. The kids are all stood inside the patio doors because it's raining and they don't want to get wet, while I'm outside digging a hole in the pissing down rain for a cat that I couldn't fucking stand in the first place. My wife gets out of the car with his dead cat, then bollocks me for 5 minutes because apparently I was supposed to buy the flowers from a shop and not just take them off a lamppost. We get this cat that no longer bends, and we put this in this hole. We put the soil on top. The kids all come out. They put the flowers down. They all sing the only hymn they know. "Do you want to build a snowman?" After 6 hours of my kids screaming because apparently I forgot to bury the cat's face, they finally go to sleep. And just as I'm closing the curtain to their bedroom window, I looked outside, and there sat on top of my car was my fucking cat. Sat there licking his arsehole, looking up at me, looking at this dead cat's face in the floor, and looking back up at me as if to say, "That cost you 80 quid, that did it, dickhead." That is specifically why I hate cats. That is why cats are knobheads, and that's the reason you don't get guide cats. I'll be honest with you, this is more therapy for me than a job. So I had a proper row with my wife. I had a proper blazing row. She just spent 80 quid on a dead cat that wasn't even ours. I had a Freudian slip with her. You know where you say out your mouth what you're not meant to say out of your mouth under any circumstances whatsoever? What I meant to say to her was, "Do you want a brew?" What actually came out of my mouth was, "I fucking hate you!" Because we've been married for fucking ever. You go through stages in relationships. You start off day one, you proper love each other. That woman is perfect, that guy is perfect. It's as simple as that. You love everything about them. You love the hair, you love the clothes, the way they smell, the way they talk, the way they giggle, everything. It's that simple, or you wouldn't move on to the second date. Then, you get about a year in, you start to think, oh, her sister's all right. This guy here, I'm guessing, is out with his missus and his sisters. You carry on, you get another few years in, you might not like the same films, you might not like the same food, but you love each other, so you stick together. You carry on, you get another few years in, you run out of shit to argue about, so you have kids. Yeah, that works out well for you, doesn't it? You get another few years in, you're sick of her mates being round the house all the time, because they're constantly there, judging you. You wish it all just shit off. But you can't tell them to shit off, because they're the closest thing that you've got to friends now, since she's made you get rid of all yours. You wish it all just sod off, except Sharon. She's a bit of a slag. She can come round whenever she likes. You carry on, you get another few years in. Start to wonder if her sister and Sharon would be up for a threesome. And then you realise, no, that'd just be them two finish themselves off and me crying in a corner. And then you get to the stage that me and my wife are at right now, and if you're in a long-term relationship, I'm sure you've been there. The stage we're at is where you get so angry and so pissed off and so frustrated and so wound up that every single day, without fail, every single morning, she wakes up. So we decided we needed to get things going in the bedroom. We need to get things moving again. We needed to try different stuff. So we thought we'd try toys, but the kids wanted them back. So we tried different positions, but we had to stop doing that because I've got arthritis and she stinks. It's true, she once took off her Spanx and curdled a brick. Any idea how long that takes to wash out of this? Apparently my wife says when she kisses me it's like giving oral sex to a woman. Unfortunately, she also fingers me first. So she says the only thing we've got left is let's try role-playing. Let's do that. She says, I want you to wear that suit to bed. Which, if I'm honest with you, is fucking boiling. I got 4 layers of tweed on. I got my jacket, I got my waistcoat, I got my trousers. Under my trousers, I'm wearing my Tweedos. Which is the same thing I think they shout at me when I go past the school. says when you wear that suit, you look like you're on your way to a fox hunt. So I'll pretend to be the fox, and you pretend to be the fox hunter. And what she's done is she's gone off to Ann Summers and she's bought these little fox ears. And then she's got herself this foxtail butt plug from Aldi. It's in the same aisle as the tin tomatoes and the welding masks. If you're wondering. What she does is she gets in the bedroom and she hides underneath the duvet, and then I walk up the stairs. I get to the bedroom door. This is my kid's hobby horse, by the way, in case you were wondering what that was. Should have said that first. And I get to the bedroom door and I kick the door in. I said, "Where's the fox?" And then I remember I got little kids asleep. I just scared the shit out of them. Calm them down, get them back to sleep, try not poke them with me hard on, get back to the bedroom. Safety first. Especially with this face. And I get to the bedroom. I say, "Where's the fox?" And she pokes her head out of the duvet. She said, "I hope the big bad fox hunter doesn't find me." Because my wife's Minnie Mouse. "I hope the big bad fox hunter doesn't find me." "Till I found you, dickhead, you stuck your fucking head out, haven't you?" I get proper into it. I don't know how far you're supposed to go. Then I rip the duvet off, throw the hobby horse across the room, and she lies on her back all defenceless, saying, "Oh, I'm a poor defenceless fox. Please be gentle with me, Mr. Fox Hunter." I said, "No, I'm the fox hunter and I'm in charge, and I'm going to do to you exactly what I like." "No, Mr. Fox Hunter, please be gentle." "No, I'm the fox hunter and I'm going to do what I like." "No." "Yes." "No." "Yes." "No." And then I get me dogs to rip her face off. Good me. I just realised it's 2018 and it's all about equality and stuff, innit? And I was a little unfair at the beginning, so just before I go, I'll even up the things and make it all balanced and stuff. Because I said cats are dickheads, but dogs are as well. Because dogs love you. You can get a dog, you can train a dog to help a blind person, you can get a dog, you can train them to help disabled people with washing and stuff. They're amazing things, and dogs love you. You're the centre of the dog's world. You can't, however, train a dog not to both be petrified and surprised in equal amounts by their own arse. Now, dogs love you. Dogs go to this special place called Doggy Dreamland. They love it. They go to sleep. They love this place. It's a magical place, but you're not there. And they know they need to let you know about this magical place. So what they do when they're asleep, they think, how am I going to tell my owner about this place? Oh, I know. I'll type him a letter on my doggy typewriter. And then just to make sure they've written the right thing, they'll read it back to themselves in a little doggy dream voice. And then all of a sudden, they've given themselves a deadline, so they have to read type with both paws and read it back at the same time as quick as they can. And they're typing away and they're reading it back. And then all of a sudden, and they stare at you as if to say, "What the fuck did you do that for, dickhead? What did you do with my typewriter?" Bye.